May I please call on stage Ahmed Kelly, the champion swimmer with the CEO of Life Saving Victoria, Kathriene Greeves. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.
Namaste and happy Diwali, everyone. Such an honor to be here to celebrate this special festival with you all and to really talk about something really, really important. A lot of you this summer will go out and be refreshed in the water, and I think it's so important that we be prepared for. Sometimes most of you will think, oh, this is going to be a fun outing in the pool or in the ocean, but please never underestimate the water. Stay within your limit. I remember when I first came to Australia, I never swam. I was really, really scared of the water, and some of you are. So I suggest that you all go out with a friend. Never go into the water without a friend. And if you're not a strong swimmer, please let your friend know that and to keep an eye with one another. In the summer, we've got lifeguards, especially the flags. Stay within those flags. And if you don't go with a friend, make sure you tell the lifeguard or the life-saving crew that you're not a strong swimmer, so they do keep an eye out for you. I have been very fortunate to do swimming lessons. So if you have that opportunity to do swimming lessons, please do so. It'll go a long way to ensure that you enjoy swimming and be confident in the water as well. Because I've gone to swimming lessons, I've enjoyed the water. I've been able to be part of a competitive swimming world where I got to represent Australia, which has been amazing.
Great. So my question to you on that would be, as a champion swimmer, what is your approach to intense training?
I decided to do intense training because I wanted to represent Australia at an international level. I'm not saying all of you have to do that. Swimming can still be fun, but I really wanted to represent Australia. The global stage is fierce, very competitive. So I train 6 days a week, sometimes an hour and a half to 2 hours of training sessions. So I'm very confident with the water, but even myself, when I go out to the beach, the rips can be quite tough. And if I don't take it really serious, then it can get me as well. So even as a confident swimmer, I'm also very, very wary of how serious the ocean can be, especially around the beach.
Thank you so much. But then what about adequate recovery to prevent injuries?
Yeah, so injury is one of the big things if you don't take recovery really well. So I do a lot of physio, also go massage. We have trigger balls, stretches. We do a lot of different stretches just before we get to the pool. So it's really important that we warm up those muscles, warm up the legs, arms, shoulders, so that we have a really successful training session.
Thank you so much. Could you tell us a bit about your journey to being a swimming champion?
So I mentioned before I was really scared of water, then went into swimming lessons. And once I got really confident with swimming, I sort of wanted to be with my friends and played a bit of Aussie rules football. I really loved that. So I played for about 5 to 6 years in Aussie rules. Then the opportunity came to represent Australia through Paralympic Australia. So they had a talent identification day where I got to try out all the different sports, and one of them being swimming again. And I thought, wow, wouldn't it be great to represent Australia at the Paralympic Games? And from then on, I trained really hard. Made my first nationals in 2009. My first Paralympic Games was in 2012. And then my first silver medal was at the Tokyo Games. And then just recently at the Paris Paralympic Games, I walked away with another silver medal. So it's been an amazing journey and one I couldn't have done without amazing support.
What an inspiring journey. Thank you. So, Kathriene, my question will be to you. Life Saving Victoria plays an important role here. Could you please comment about where people can go and learn about water safety?
100%, and I hope you are also listening to Ahmed because he stole a lot of my words. He knows all the things to do to keep safe around water. So Life Saving Victoria is a not-for-profit organisation that is dedicated to saving lives through educating people in water safety and drowning prevention. And our purpose is to to save lives and empower our communities to safely enjoy the water. And just like your experience, I mean, we have the most wonderful beaches and waterways here in Victoria, and we want people to enjoy them, but to enjoy them safely. We've had some of the worst drowning events, you know, in our history, and some of the highest drowning death and drowning incidents in the last 2 summers. And in fact, we know that of people born overseas are 5 times more likely to drown than people born in Australia. So we've got work to do there, but we have an incredible, dedicated, multicultural department at Life Saving Victoria that's been there for 17 years now, and we've worked with more than 250,000, that's 250,000 participants in that time, and learned so much about what skills people bring and what we can teach them. So we have a whole range of programs and activities that we can take into schools, into the workplace, into swimming pools, on the beach, and we really encourage people to get onto our website, lsv.com.au, and check out what programs are available, because we've got a whole lot there.
Thank you so much. Very informative. So what about migrants who do not speak English? How would you manage that?
Absolutely. So a lot of our programs actually have people from other countries and other communities that actually deliver those programs. We also have the Beach Safe app that is available in multiple languages. So I'm going to repeat some of what you said now, Ahmed. So important. When you're thinking about going away, whether it's for a weekend or a day, it's a hot day and you want to go to the beach or a waterway, always make sure that you check the conditions, check the weather, understand what a rip looks like. And if you download the Beach Safe app, it's got it in multiple languages, and you can look at what you need to do to be safe around the water, so that you and your friends and family can have a great day and all come home safe.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, Ahmed, my question to you would be, how has having health insurance like Bupa supported you?
As Kath mentioned, swimming and water is not something we can play around and joke around. There's lives at stake. People have lost lives. Sometimes you may even know family and friends who that's happened to. Life Saving Victoria have worked so hard to ensure they bring down the number. Bupa have got on board because they care about all of our health. They're here today in great presence, giving you all these hats to show how important it is to look out for one another and to have a good life and good health. Bupa's got on board with Paralympics because they believe in the movement the Paralympic has done. So athletes with a disability striving to be successful in the water, in the athletics track, all the different sports, and trying to represent our amazing country, where we are just so fortunate to have incredible resources, incredible education, which is why we're here today, to educate you all. And I really want to see the numbers come down this summer. And we can only do that if you get on board with Life Saving Victoria's education programs, download the app, understand the conditions, and really, if you do all those things right, you get to have a great summer and enjoy that with your family and friends.
Thank you so much for enlightening us. Let's work together to ensure every visit to our beautiful beaches is safe and enjoyable. I would now like to request Chairperson of Celebrate India, Mr. Arun Sharma, to please come and felicitate our guests. Please give them a big round of applause, everyone.